Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door. We are your neighbor's children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. God bless the master of this house,
likewise the mistress too,
and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with those kids jingle-belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy feelings when friends come to call. It's the most happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Happy holiday, happy holiday, while merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday, happy holiday, may the calendar keep bringing happy holidays to you. Seeing old friends, oh, the fun of it all, at holiday time, holiday time. Presents and goodies and everything fine at holiday time, holiday time. Happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas.
Here's a number made famous by the Andrews Sisters, Jing-a-ling, Jing-a-ling. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, they set your heart a tingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Gliding through the snow. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, the bells have got the snowflakes dancing. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, old Dobson's even prancing. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, the night is made for sweet romancing. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Through the snow we go.
Through a winter fairyland we go a-gliding.
Gliding.
In a cotton candy land of frozen charms.
Frozen charms.
The way the sleigh is slipping and is sliding.
Sliding.
Sliding even closer in my arms.
Closer in my arms. Can't you hear the sleigh bells asking why we're single? As we fly across the snowy hills and dales. And we're happy 'cause the sleigh bells seem to jingle in the winter fairyland like wedding bells. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, they set your heart a tingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Gliding through the snow. Fa-la-la-la-la. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! It's through the snow we go.
Through a winter fairyland we go a-gliding. In a cotton candy land of frozen charms.
Land of frozen
And the way the sleigh is slipping and is sliding. Sliding even closer in my arms.
You're sliding closer, can you hear the sleigh bells asking why we're single? As we fly across the snowy hills and dales. And we're happy 'cause the sleigh bells seem to jingle in the winter fairyland like wedding bells. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, they set your heart a tingle. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha! Ha! Ho! Ho! Gliding through the snow. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, the bells have got the snowflakes dancing. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, old Dobson's even prancing. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, the night is made for sweet romancing. Ha! Ha! Ho! Ho! Through the snow we go. Jing-jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling, 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 jing-a-ling.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly
jingle, 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 jing, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side.
The horse was lean and lank, his fortune seemed his lot.
We ran into a drifted bank, and there we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Now the ground is wide, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing the sleighing song.
Just get a bobtail pig, 240 as his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, he'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. In a one-horse open sleigh.
Melikaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melikaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a very, very Merry, Merry Christmas to you.
Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now, perhaps we'll see.
Our
See
finest
the
gifts
day
we bring
of glory.
to lay
See the
before
day
the King.
when men of goodwill live in peace again.
So
Peace
to
on
honor him,
earth. can it be? Every child must be made aware. Every child must be made to care enough for his fellow man, to give all the love that he can. I pray my wish will come true for my child and your child too. He'll see the day of glory.
I
See
played my
the
best
day
for him.
when men of goodwill live in peace again. Peace
He
on
smiled at me.
earth. Can it be? Can it be?
We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors supporting us tonight. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors supporting us tonight. Good tidings today from United Way. We're fighting for hunger and homelessness to end. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank all our sponsors supporting us tonight.
How great are the Master Singers, everyone? Welcome to the 2020 United Way Festival of Trees virtual gala benefiting hunger and homelessness programs. We're live here in the studio. We are minutes away from our main program. That's starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. I'm just here to give you a reminder. The silent auction will close tonight at 6:45 p.m. 6:45, so time is ticking. If you haven't logged in yet to Greater Giving, you need to do that now while you enjoy that amazing music. So here's what you do. Go to festivalofTrees2020.ggo.bid. Now, I prefer going on a second screen so I can watch on a main screen and then maybe grab a phone and go there. Click the button that says Get Started. You can create a profile if you're there for the first time, enter a credit card, and then you'll be ready to have fun. Now, you'll know you've done it right when you see your name on the main page. If you have any questions, just reach out to us in the YouTube chat, or you can always call us 360-930-9847. Now, I'm mentioning the chat. We want to know that you're with us. Say hi in the chat if you haven't already. Know us. Let us know where are you watching from, who are you watching with, what are your favorite trees. We've got a lot of people. I love watching Charles saying that his 3-year-old is in charge of bidding tonight. I love that. Everyone put your kids in charge of bidding. I think that's a great idea. So it's free to create a YouTube account so you can chat with us if you'd like to participate in our giveaways later. Just a little hint. We're going to be giving some stuff away in the chat, so you might want to set that up. Again, it's free to have a YouTube account. Don't forget to share photos of yourself attending this virtual event. You can post directly to our Facebook event page, or you can use hashtag 2020TCFOT, Festival of Trees. Hashtag 2020TCFOT. Thank you so much for being here. Keep bidding on the silent auction. It closes at 6:45 p.m. and we'll see you in a few minutes when we go live at 6:30.
come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door. We are your neighbor's children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
God bless the master of this house,
Likewise the mistress too.
and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with those kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy feelings when friends come to call. It's the most happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Happy holiday, happy holiday. While merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep bringing happy holidays to you. Seeing old friends, oh, the fun of it all. At holiday time, holiday time. Presents and goodies and everything fine at holiday time, holiday time.
Well, happy holidays indeed. Welcome everyone to the first ever United Way Festival of Trees virtual gala. My name is Fred Northup Jr. I will be your auctioneer and MC for this evening. We are live here in the studio. Say hi to us again in the chat. We love knowing that you're watching. We love watching you threaten to burn wreaths. We're having so much fun watching the chat right now. So say hello, let us know where you're watching from, let us know what wine you're drinking, let us know your favorite tree, whatever you want to say, just let us know if you can feel it. Can you feel the holiday spirit? I know I can. I'm so honored to be with you here. We are kicking off the holiday season right now. You know, as we look to recover from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, many of our friends and neighbors, they are struggling. And all of us have felt the effects. And yet, we want to help. We want to come together as a community. And that is why we are here tonight. So tonight, you will help end hunger and homelessness in the Tri-Cities. So thank you for what you're about to do. Now, one way to help out your community is by winning items in the auction. I tell you what, we were talking about there. If ever there is a year that needs the joy and the optimism of the holiday season, I think we can all agree it's 2020. So this is your year to bid higher than you've ever bid before. There are times to be financially prudent. This is not one of them. This is 2020, so let's go big. All right, let's start with the silent auction. It's closing down at 6:45 p.m. This is your last chance to bid on the silent auction, including 4 winemaker events, trips to Lake Tahoe and Sun River, and many gift baskets. They're all perfect for turning into presents for your family and friends. Or pick up that 6-pack of wine or liquor baskets, perfect for Thanksgiving celebrations. It's all closing down at 6:45. Now again, we're watching everyone saying, best way to kick off the holiday season. I agree, Heather. Thank you so much. All right, now if you're not sure how to play along, here's what we recommend so that this program isn't interrupted. If you watch the show on a bigger screen like a laptop, you can go full screen, maybe even stream it to a TV, then grab a second screen if you've got one, like a phone or a tablet, and there go to festivalofTrees2020.ggo.bid. Now, if you're there for the first time, if you're not logged in, just click the button that says Get Started. And again, bid quickly. The silent auction closes at 6:45, so you've got just about 12 minutes left. Now, this truly is an interactive event. You may have already started bidding, hopefully, on our amazing trees. The trees are also up for bid right now. Those are what we're calling our live auction items. Tonight, in 3 different groups, we're going to close out the tree bidding in real time. So stay alert, stretch your fingers, click on the button that says Bid More if you want to set a maximum bid. When you do that, your device will automatically bid for you each time you're outbid, all the way up to your max bid. Now, remember, it's all for a great cause, so go big. Now, things may be a little different this year, obviously, but we're going to keep it as fun as possible for those of you joining us from the comfort of your homes. And guess what? We have a special mystery tree that we are going to unveil at the end of the night. It's not up for bid yet, but just you wait. By the way, if you're ever watching this on YouTube and you ever have a technical glitch, such as the audio and the video aren't syncing, just refresh your YouTube browser and most problems will be magically fixed. All right, let's do this, my friends. To officially kick things off, please welcome to your screen, Loanne Ayers.
Thank you, Fred. Welcome, everyone, to our 3rd annual Festival of Trees. As Fred noted, I am Loanne Ayers, the President and CEO of United Way of Benton and Franklin counties. Wow, what a difference just a year has made. Last year at this time, we were celebrating in person, enjoying beautiful trees, great company, watching our friends and neighbors do the dessert dash and jockey their way to amazing calories that they enjoyed. Well, this year, we all have a chance to still contribute to help our neighbors. Even though 2020 isn't what we expected, with over 8 months now into the pandemic, we see need growing across our community in every quadrant and touching nearly every life. That's motivated us to pivot this event, to connect with even more Tri-citizens who are willing to take this opportunity to fill critical needs and help us fill our community's areas of greatest need. Tonight, we're focusing on the growing gaps that too many are facing in hunger and homelessness. You know, hunger was a challenge in our community. Before COVID, 1 out of every 5 kiddos went to bed not knowing where their next meal was coming from. Now, after COVID has continued to affect families and income, we see a 40 to 70% increase in lines at our food banks. Many food banks are reporting that more than half of those numbers are first-time families and seniors, just trying to make ends meet by using the food bank to bridge those family needs. In homelessness, although many families are still hanging in there during the eviction moratorium, we know that that snowball is just getting bigger and is likely to hit during the coldest part of the winter. We just can't have families, we can't have anyone out in the coldest winter, so we need your help. We've already seen an increase in teens and young people either being told to leave their homes because their families are struggling or choosing to escape violence in the home, but they're finding that the streets are lean and mean and they're not having enough spaces to stay warm at night. Tonight, you can help with both hunger and homelessness. Tonight, you get to do something about it and have fun. You get to make a real difference. And because of the generosity of All in Washington, your gift tonight can be doubled. That's a great return on investment for anyone. We love getting other people's money into our community to help with community needs. So dig deep. You get the tax benefits, you get the chance to double, and you get the amazing opportunity to make the future look brighter for many people across the Tri-Cities. So thank you so much. In fact, not only dig deep, go a little crazy when the bidding starts, knowing that every dollar that you give stays right here in the Tri-Cities to help community people have a safer future. And now back to you, Fred. Let's start this auction.
I agree. Let's do it. Thank you, Luann. Again, everyone, if you haven't gotten set up to bid and donate yet, please do that now. The silent auction, again, closing down in just a few minutes at 6:45. So don't let those perfect Christmas presents go to someone else. Okay, do your holiday shopping now. And plus, you deserve something as well. Trust me. Now, here's what you do. Grab a second screen if you can, like a phone or a tablet. Go to festivalofTrees2020.ggo.bid. Sign up, log in, and if you've got any questions, reach out to us in the chat. Now, while you bid, we want to thank our sponsors for continuing their support even through all of the changes to this year's event. So first, to our premier sponsor, Bechtel. They are returning for a second year at this level. In fact, please welcome to your screen, Rick Holmes.
Thank you, Fred. Hi, I'm Rick Holmes with Bechtel at the VIT Plant. I also have the honor of serving as the chairman of the United Way Board of Directors. Welcome to the Festival of Trees. It is almost an understatement to say that we are living in challenging and unprecedented times. For people are hungry, they need shelter, and they're suffering from mental health challenges caused by circumstances around the pandemic. We've had community members who are hungry each day, who have lost their business or had their business sheltered or have lost their job for some time period during the past year, and those people need our help. I have seen and experienced either through conversations how these organizations have come to help and how the need is always greater one day to the next, even with the significant amount of support that this community has provided for COVID response this past year. The need doesn't end. I've been to Senior Life Resources, where the Meals on Wheels program tirelessly works to make food for those who need and checks on senior people in our community when they deliver those food, often which is the only contact those individuals had. Other organizations have served in their own way in the community to help those who need help. This is where we come in. Those organizations need our help to continue. So let's make the exit of 2020 be better than the way we started, by giving. Giving to United Way at this event so the United Way can help those organizations who are on the front lines. Thank you for being with us tonight, and have a good time at the event that we have planned for you. I know it's going to be fun, but please don't forget to give. Thanks for being with us. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you. And thanks to Bechtel for its premier sponsorship this year, and of course to the entire United Way board for its leadership during these unusual times. We appreciate your continued leadership in this community. Now everyone remember, the silent auction is about to close down at 6:45, all right? So keep those bidding. We've got a lot of items that are really hot right now, and again, time is ticking away, less than 5 minutes. I also want to remind you of something that is really exciting. You heard about it earlier. The dollars you spend tonight, they are eligible for a match from All in Washington. And of course, you can help those seniors and so many others that Rick mentioned. How cool is this? When you spend $100 in the silent, it can become $200. $200 can become $400. $1,000 donation could become $2,000. So how amazing is that? We were watching the Sun River item, for example, is really hot right now at $1,200. That can become $2,400. So we hope that you will dig deep and take advantage of this match when you're bidding in the silent, when you're bidding on those trees, and of course, when you're raising your paddle and donating. We also want to thank our gold sponsor. Washington River Protection Solutions has supported the Festival of Trees each of these past 3 years. The first 2 years, they sponsored a tree. I'm sure you all remember the golf tree. Remember the 12 days of Christmas tree? We really appreciate their many years of dedication to our community. Now, we have a moment that many of you have been eagerly waiting for, the golden ticket drawing. But first, my friends, a word from John Eschenberg, President and CEO of Washington River Protection Solutions, about how the dollars raised for the golden ticket will benefit the community.
Thank you, Fred. I'm pleased to be here tonight to help us kick off the holiday season in the best possible way. By being together, even if it is virtually, as we support our community by making contributions to the United Way. I want to thank everyone who purchased a golden ticket. By buying a raffle ticket, you've made it possible to raise tens of thousands of dollars, which will all be doubled by the All in Washington initiative. That's a $20,000 infusion of funding into our community when it's needed now more than ever. It's with these dollars the United Way can provide the equivalent of basic food and non-perishable commodities for over 4,400 individuals, 90 deliveries of food to homebound seniors, and 130 bags of food for 75 elementary and middle school age students. Our community has always stepped up to take care of its most vulnerable. On behalf of our team at Washington River Protection Solutions, we consider it an honor to be part of this event and to know that every dollar we raise is helping our neighbors. I congratulate our golden ticket winner and hope you enjoy your tree. Happy holidays. Now back to you, Fred.
Well, thank you, John, and thank you to WRPS for its continued support of this event and the community. Well, last night, Loanne drew the name of the golden ticket winner. We're going to announce the winner. Drum roll, please. You ready? I gotta let the drama build. The winner is Dottie Stevens. Congratulations, Dottie. And she chose the Over the River and Through the Snow tree by Active for Life, tree number 4 in Group 1. That's why it is gone. This is the second year in a row that the golden ticket tree was designed and decorated by Celie Charlesworth. Celie, you are helping us raise a lot of money with the raffle, so thank you so much for your talents. Now, we talked with Dottie last night, and she told us she had visited the trees at the lodge twice to see which one she would pick if she won. It seems like she had a good feeling. She also said that she waited to put up her Christmas decorations because she knew she might bring a tree home. How amazing is that? Plus, it turns out that Dottie was the United Way coordinator for 10 years when she worked at the Kennewick School District. So she's going to be sharing this tree and its woodland creatures with the kids in her neighborhood. We appreciate her giving spirit. And I know it's disappointing for some of you who are looking at that tree and bidding on that tree, but this is all for a good cause. And good news, if that was your preferred tree, we've got 9 more trees that you can bid on. And of course, the final mystery tree, which, believe me, you don't want to miss this one. Now, We don't want the rest of you to feel left out, so we're going to be spontaneous right now. We're going to give you a chance to win something. We have an Ethos Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon donated by St. Michel Wine Estates. We're going to use the YouTube chat. So to play along, you need to have that free YouTube chat account. We're going to give this magnum of wine away. Take a look. It's an Ethos Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. So make sure that you're watching on YouTube and you're ready to chat. If you're watching on the bidding site, you can usually just click the top of the player and that will take you to the YouTube site where you'll see the chat. All right, we're going to do an emoji challenge using the YouTube chat. Right now, I'm giving this magnum away to the first person who can put a glass of red wine in the chat. The emoji for red wine. Put it in the chat just in time for the holidays. This magnum will be yours if you put a red wine emoji into the chat right now. Whoever's first. The Ethos tier comprises limited production wines of unique style and power, so you know this is going to be good. Put that red wine glass emoji right into the YouTube chat, and we will see who is going to get this amazing bottle. And right there, you can see it's coming in fast and furious, but it's Diane Howard. Diane, yes, thank you. You can tell. All right, Diane Howard, I'm not the one drinking the red wine right now. Diane Howard comes in first. David, you were right behind. Oh my gosh. I like Amanda Young just went ahead and threw in a slice of pizza, which I agree, that's a great idea. Megan Brooks behind. But Diane Howard, congratulations, you get that amazing magnum. All right, before we move on to the live auction items, we want to thank our other sponsors who made tonight possible. We appreciate the support of our event sponsors, all of whom were with us last year as well, plus newcomer Wild Birds Unlimited. We'd also like to thank Local 598 Plumbers and Steam Fitters for being our auction sponsor. They have sponsored this event each of our 3 years, and we really appreciate their continued generosity to our community. They're coming up on their annual Bikes for Tykes build, where volunteers build hundreds of bikes for kids in our community. They are always there to lend a hand and give their time and talent, so really, thank you so much. Also, a shout out to all of our table sponsors. You should be at home right now enjoying the meals provided by Castle Catering and the wine and sparkling wine by St. Michel Wine Estates. I love Lorna, by the way, putting in not one wine glass emoji, but it looks like 7. I like your thinking, Lorna. All right, now it's the moment you've all been waiting for, the chance to finish bidding on our stunning trees. Tonight's live auction items, they are going to close in groups. So the following items are going to close together at the same time. Items 1, 2, 3, and technically 4, although that one's already been gone. So items 1, 2, and 3 are group 1. Items 5, 6, and 7 are group 2. And then in the final group, items 8, 9, and 10. That'll be your last chance to take home a tree that's not a mystery tree, which we will unveil after that. Everything is already open for bidding right now, except for the mystery tree. We want you to see this hilarious, beautiful mystery tree before you bid. If you need help winning one item or multiple items, here's a pro tip. You can set a maximum bid by clicking Bid More on any item. Click Bid More and you'll have 2 choices. You can jump the bid more instantly, or you can click Max Bid, and the computer will automatically bid for you each time you're outbid all the way up to your max bid. So set your max bid really high so you don't get outbid. Remember, we all need the Christmas holiday spirit in our homes right now, and these trees are the ticket. So as we get started, keep in mind these trees could be perfect fit for your living room, a den, a multimedia room, perhaps an office or a lobby. My family, we've started having 2 trees in our home. You can do that too. Now, let's finish the bidding on our first 3 live auction items. Items 1, 2, and 3. They're all going to close together in just over 5 minutes. We're going to give you 5 minutes this time so you get the hang of things. So again, that's item number 1, the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas tree. Item number 2, our chance to say cheers to 2021 tree. And item number 3, a tree called Sip, Savor, and Relax. Of course, there's also item number 4, Over the River and Through the Woods, but this one again was the golden ticket winner, so we have closed the bidding on that one. That helps you focus, of course, on the other 3 trees. So to help you bid, we're going to put up a countdown timer. You're going to have 5 final minutes to bid on items 1, 2, and 3. And if you're not 100% sure you're seeing the most recent bids, you can always just refresh the bidding page. All right, everyone ready? I'm ready. Keep in mind, these trees, they're priceless, they're one of a kind, and this is for a great cause. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. And I'm going to talk about items 1 through 4 while everyone finishes their bidding and watches the clock. So here we go. Item number 1 is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." This tree brings back childhood memories of setting out milk and cookies for Santa and the kids running off to bed, eager to wake up for gifts under the tree. Topped with Santa's sleigh, trimmed with ribbon with lines from the original poem, it includes vintage scenescapes from the story. And for those of you who want to make sure your generosity goes even further, Hapo Community Credit Union will contribute $1,000 worth of kids to children served by Safe Harbor Support Center and living in the Tierra Vida community. This tree theme was the brainchild of planning committee member Megan Brooks and her mother Sandy, who pulled together all of these decorations. This tree has been on display at their main branch for the last few weeks. If you don't need a tree this year, then consider bidding on this tree. You can donate it back to Tierra Vida for its community center so that all the children can enjoy its splendor. So thank you so much to Hapo Credit Union. This is a beautiful tree. It's item number 1. Right now in the lead, Joy and Rick Holmes right now have outbid John Gonski, but oh my gosh, we'll see. Is that going to stay? It's been Joy and Rick versus John. They've been going back and forth. Who's going to get this amazing tree number 1? All right, our second tree is Cheers to 2021. This magnificent tree will be a great addition to your home through Christmas and into the new year. The Christensen team has decorated it in the spirit of ringing in the new year in style. And it comes with 12 bottles of Treveri sparkling wine, a $500 gift card to Heritage Resort in Walla Walla, champagne flutes, and more. Now you can see just 3 minutes remain. I want to give Tony Christensen and his team a special shout out tonight. The Christensen tree last year was a huge hit with its Hit the Slopes theme. In fact, the winner of their tree last year brought it out of storage earlier this week. They've been enjoying it ever since. Tony's team took up the challenge this year and came up with this wonderful nod to 2020. We're all eager to see 2020 go, but we've got to do it in style and set ourselves up for a fantastic 2021. Christensen is one of the largest fuel, lubricants, and propane distributors in the West Coast, headquartered in Richland, and we welcome Tony, his team, and family to the Tri-Cities. They're committed to our local community, and of course to all the areas that they serve. We recognize 2020 has taught us many lessons while it challenged us in new and unexpected ways. Tony is focused on continuing to support our community in 2021, and for that, we are very grateful. If you haven't stopped, by the way, at Treveri's recently, they have a new bubble huts available for outdoor dining and sipping. Heritage Resort, love that place, sits on 300 acres outside Walla Walla. It has 20 luxury suites, dining with a menu created by James Beard award-winning chef Jason Wilson. It's an absolutely great way to celebrate the beginning of 2021 in style. Kiss 2020 goodbye. Welcome 2021 in style with bubbles. And again, item number 2, let's check in on who's in the lead. Sarah Archer in the lead right now. Laura, you've been outbid. Sarah and Laura have been going back and forth. Now with only 90 seconds left, next comes the Sip, Savor, and Relax tree that will light up your home while you enjoy a special weekend of wine, massage, and magic at the Lodge at Columbia Point. Comes with a 2-night stay at the Lodge in a riverfront room overlooking the marina and Columbia River. Indulge in a massage and then enjoy dinner from Drumhellers and take a walk along the river before enjoying a nightcap of wines from local vineyards. The Lodge's partner wineries have donated a collection of Red Mountain and Walla Walla Valley wines that you can take home and enjoy into 2021. Check out the online description for a listing of the wineries and the specific wines that come with this tree. There are amazing. I'm talking about Airfield Estates, Fidelitas, Frechette, Hedges, Eisenhower, Kiona, some of the best. Plus extras from Hamilton Cellars, Valencia, Goose Ridge Cider, Many of the guests who stay at the lodge are from the Tri-Cities and take a night or two to unwind, have a romantic weekend of staying close to home, and dinner at Drumheller's. This is the perfect package. With 24 seconds left right now, Miss Joanne Bingston, sorry, I'm reading small print. You'll just have to stand by. This is a live broadcast, of course. In the lead right now, Kim, you've been outbid. Wendy, you've been outbid. Stacy, Angela, you've all been outbid. Joanne is currently in the lead, and time is running away. Now, I hope you set your max bids really high because these trees are going away. Oh my goodness. All right. Time has run out. So we're going to talk a little bit before we move on about item number 4. I know that was taken. It was the golden ticket winner. But I just want to talk a little bit about item number 4. Active for Life brings us that golden ticket winner this year. It evokes the nostalgia in the images of traveling over the river and through the woods, whether to grandma's house or right now it's more like a Zoom call. But I know we're all looking forward to the holidays. This tree, as you heard, helped us raise thousands and thousands of dollars through our raffle, an incredibly popular tree. You saw the woodland critters are going to be shared with the kids. Last year's PCP Active for Life tree was an outdoors tree, and as I mentioned earlier, it was the golden ticket winner as well. If you don't know Active for Life keeps seniors engaged and active even during the pandemic. They provide empowerment, encouragement, and support to our community. And in the past year, Active for Life has led with helping hands, getting necessary basics and food to seniors who are less mobile and less able to get out for themselves. Todd Halterman and supports the community through Active for Life and PCP Consulting. They've held socially distant drive-in movie events this summer that benefited Service Peace Warriors and BZB Foundation. We really think, of course, we talked about Salid Charlesworth, the driving force behind this tree design. Some would say she works magic in creating a piece of beauty and charm with this tree. And like Dottie said, she knows the children in her neighborhood will love seeing the creatures in this tree. She can't wait to have them check it out through her living room. So we really appreciate them for putting that together. It's an amazing tree. And thank you to everybody who bid on those first trees. All right, our first 4 items are closed. Joy and Rick, they won item number 1. They're going to donate it, as I said, I'm seeing this now, back to Tierra Vida. So how amazing is that? That is so generous. That is why we're here. So those are amazing trees, amazing packages. Now, before we get to our final 6 auction items, we're going to take a break, catch our breath, and let all of you raise your virtual paddles to make a difference in the lives of the men, women, and children in our community. Because while we are certainly having fun tonight and challenging each other in the chat right now, I love that, we are really here to give back. That's why we're here. This year, many of our neighbors have fought with grit and resilience, but they have still fallen short. The possible becomes harder to achieve in times like this. But you can help. You can raise your virtual paddle, and you can help those suffering from hunger and homelessness. It has been an especially challenging year for our nonprofits and those that they serve. But we want you to understand the impact of your generosity. So tonight, we bring you this story of how one organization that receives funds from United Way has helped homeless youth in our community. Remember, you make these stories possible. So let's hear directly from our neighbors.
What a lot of people don't realize is the huge number of young adults in our society in Tri-Cities who don't have a home. We've had a lot of increase in the number of people who are homeless since COVID hit. We have a huge increase in the number of couch surfing young adults who are no longer able to couch surf, and so they are no longer. They were homeless before, and now they're on the streets. You have a lot of kids who just are no longer able to be at home. They either were in a dangerous situation or they, a lot of times if they come out, then they're kicked out. So.
Just walking through the streets, looking like a bum, looking for meth or just some kind of change in the streets just to get some kind of high. Well, my life was in great places before I came to Ansel. I was dealing with depression, anxiety, drug use, abandonment in family.
Because I was looking for somewhere else, because they would tell me not to sleep at the park or at the benches, or you can't be out this late. So basically to survive, if you need to, because I've been there where I had no water, I had no food, I had no clothes.
Very stressful. I was with my mom at the time, and we were being evicted from a house, and we were about going to hotels for a couple weeks. Getting to school was a bit of a problem because, my parents were usually busy trying to figure out what to do next. So I would try to ride the public transportation bus to get there, and I usually run late and miss a couple classes. And then I turned 18, and my school talked to me about Ansel.
It just dawned on me one day just to seek help to be a better person, because I did not want to be in the streets for the rest of my life. I wanted to be someone that my family can look up to, someone that society can say, hey, this is a person of good deeds and a responsible person. The first day I came here to Ansel, I had a sense of hominess when I came in. It's because people weren't really trying to be something they weren't. They were just being themselves, and that's very rare nowadays. And I kind of bonded with them almost instantly because they were just so real, so true.
Yeah, I wasn't going to school, and I was worried about that because I wanted to graduate, and it was just hard being homeless. I'm just here to start a new life and change.
We provide services for our young adults, and then we have our community empowerment program to where we provide services for the general homeless population. We have showers, laundry services, and restrooms, all free of charge. And with the Ansel Hall, we have 15 beds. It's set up kind of like a dorm, where there's community areas in the living room, the kitchen, the bathrooms, and the showers. And then they all have their own individual bedrooms where we have 3 beds per room. Just recently, in the last 2 months, we've been able to add an actual house, which has 6 more beds. And the idea is that you transform and grow from living in the hall environment to where you can be more independent in the house.
So the camping trips, the barbecues, the boating on the river, all those things are things that I do with my kids. And so we felt like it was important that the Ansel Young Adult Program participants had the opportunities to have that as well. Some of the skills they acquire from that is they're able to feel like they're part of a community more. They have that belonging, that sense of belonging. They feel like they have a stability, an ability to talk to us. The mentorship is so much better. They have a relationship with the other people in the program as well as with Tabaski and I.
And just being out in the woods reminds me that life itself is very simplistic. Sometimes we just learn to complicate it in many ways. It feels like having another family, like having a true family sometimes. Someone like a real dad or mom. I was in a shock when I saw my sister here. I was not expecting to ever see her again. And when I did see her, I just felt like a piece of my heart was back there. It was just like you found a piece of yourself in someone else.
And I got to talk with him and reconnect with him and be there for him. I just wanted him, like I've talked to him, telling him I hope he's doing good with his life, and like knowing that he's been doing better, I'm happy that he's here with me.
We have standards, we have procedures that we want folks to follow, understanding that personal discipline is one of the main things that we need to learn in order to reach success. We challenge them not just to make a change in the outside, the exterior that we can see, and putting on clean clothes, you know, and taking showers and being clean, and, you know, going to work. We challenge them to be the best versions of who they are. Each challenge that's accomplished ultimately builds them up, builds up that self-esteem, builds up that mindset that you can accomplish anything. And once we reach that threshold to where they take that leap into believing in themselves and who they are, that's when the services that we provide really starts to take hold.
Sometimes they have you do things yourself, trying to just be a bit more independent so you can have your own success and / failures. They're there to help you out in like whatever you're going through. So you can always count on them.
This way, get lost, or go this way. Go in circles here. This program brought me from the streets, and there's no words that I can put that can gratify in any other way. It's just turned me into a whole other person than what I used to be. I used to be addicted to so many substances, and this program just made me feel like I got some people that I can trust, that won't want anything from me. This program just makes me feel safe.
What gets me up in the morning is knowing the difference we make for these kids. Being able to help them become productive, happy citizens of society, go out and generationally make a change is huge.
Well, we hope you'll join us tonight in supporting those in our community like Luis, Carla, and Mason. There are many more like them, and also seniors and young children in our community who don't know if they'll have food or shelter. So many are in these positions because of unforeseen circumstances. They have not given up. They're not victims. They are fighting as hard as they can. They continue to fight against circumstance, but it hasn't been enough. As Loanne has said, each of us is just one life event away from needing assistance. And this year, that event was a pandemic. So let's reach out a hand by raising our paddle. Be that boost they need. We hope you'll dig deep because our neighbors need us now more than ever. Just go to the button that says Raise the Paddle at festivalofTrees2020.ggo.bid and jump in with your generous tax-deductible donation. And again, we're going to make it easy for you to dig deep. Thanks to All in Washington, your dollars can be matched with no limit. That's right, you can bring twice as much money into our community with your donations tonight. $2,500 becomes $5,000. $1,000 becomes $2,000. $500 becomes $1,000. Our top level is $5,000. And we want to thank our lead $5,000 donor. Thank you so much to Rick and Joy Holmes. We appreciate your support at this level. With $5,000, you can provide basic sanitation and food supplies for 3,000 low-income families. And that's before the match, of course. So if you can join us at $5,000, we know that's a big number, but we're going to start at a big number and work our way down. We're confident that there is a level that works for everybody watching. We just hope that you'll dig deep and go a little further because the need is so great this year. We'll keep going at $2,500. And remember, your dollars are eligible for matching. And thank you to Stacy West, our amazing planning committee chair, former United Way board member, for her contribution at this level. She's behind the scenes helping run things here at the studio, getting a lot of quiet applause from our small crew. We know that $2,500 can pay for more than 160 bags of food for 75 elementary and middle school students and their low-income families. It is a tough time for families. the federal coronavirus food assistance program financial support expires on December 31st. So if you can join us, please do. You can see the gifts coming in live right next to me. Thank you so much. We saw Kent and Lorna just there just seconds ago. Thank you, Sandra, for joining us, and Diane and Charles Simpson for your generosity. Walter joining us right now. If you can join us, we just ask that you'll dig deep. And remember, your donations can double. Your donation of $1,000, for example, can become $2,000. If you can jump up to $1,000, please do so right now. You can provide $100 grocery gift cards to 10 different students to support their families. We know that the needs are growing. Feeding America projects that food insecurity in Benton County will increase by 34%. Child food insecurity will increase by 42%. But you can help right now. We are in this together, raising funds to help those who don't have the food or the shelter that they need. And right now we see, yes, we're seeing Sandra Haynes, Wazoo Chancellor Board Member. Thank you so much for your generosity. We really appreciate you stepping up right now. If you all can join us, please do. Our next level is $500. And I'm just watching, before we get there, Mark and Jessica Blankenship joining us at $750. You can be like those two. You can give $750 as well. There's a custom button. You can give whatever level is truly meaningful to you. There's Kim joining us at $500. Thank you so much, Kim, for your generosity. All of these gifts are coming in live. And again, Chad Franson and Heather Lee and Kristen Omberg joining us at $500 as well. Kathy Miller, Gail Johnson, Tracy Pierce, Laura Eder. We're just watching all these gifts coming in live right now. This is about a community coming together, so we hope that you'll join us right now. If you can join some of our $500 donors now at $500, at $500, your donation before the match, you provide food and basic supplies for about 25 students. And with the match, that becomes 50 students. So that's absolutely amazing. Look at that. We're seeing Kimberly Sawatsky. Am I saying that right? Kimberly Sawatsky at $2,500. I thought so. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for your generosity and your leadership. That's absolutely amazing. John and Kim, and just watching all these gifts coming in. Laura Watkins, thank you so much. Jason Hogue, thank you so much for joining us. Kent and Lorna Dittmer, thank you so much. Yes, Walter Ulysses Timmons, we're just watching all these gifts. You can see Alyssa and Mike right there next to me. Our next level is $250. If you can join us at $250, please do. I want to say thank you, of course, to Charles Simpson from WRPS, our golden ticket sponsor, one of our board members, for stepping up at $250. We appreciate your generosity there. Thank you, Kelly, for joining us. Thank you, Dana, for joining us. $100 is our last official level. Charlie Drader, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your service on the board. Each dollar counts. It all adds up to a big number. I want to say thank you to Dan Lagarde at $250, another board member. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. If you can join us, $50, $500, $5,000, we just appreciate you digging deep and making a gift that is meaningful to you and your family. Thank you to John Gonski, who lost the Hapo tree. Thank you so much. We've got board members I can see coming in. Diane and Ron Howard, thank you so much. Diane's a board member. Gail Johnson, also a board member, joining us. Thank you for your generosity. Everyone, just keep it going. Keep those gifts coming in. If you haven't joined us already, we'll wait. You can go find your credit card. Look, there's Eric jumping in right now. Thank you so much. Let's take a look. And again, we're seeing all of these gifts coming in live right now. So go find your purse, go find your wallet. We will wait for you right now. Open up another bottle of wine. It's for a great cause. Lisa Larson joining us right now. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, William Grover Hettel at $500. Charles Simpson at $250. Just everyone jumping in and doing their part. Eric Fitzgerald, thank you. Christy Kuhn, thank you. Dana Otis, thank you so much. I like Alyssa and Mike Sheridan jumping in at $600. Again, that becomes $1,200. Sherry Cooper Hansen at $1,000, that can become $2,000. Val McCain at $1,500, that can become $3,000. So we're just seeing everyone jump in. Again, it's all going to add up to a big number, whether you're joining us at $100 or $1,000 or $10,000. We really appreciate you coming together for people in need. So if you're watching from home, a big round of applause for everyone who raised their paddle. It is humbling to see how generous this community is. Thank you. Keep it going. Of course, your donation is eligible for matching by All in Washington. Again, that's a free infusion of cash right into this community. And remember, that giving link stays up and active for the next 3 days. So please share that link with your friends and family on social media, over email, however you communicate with your family. Let them donate as well. And a reminder, if you work for a company that will match your donation, please make sure they do that this week. Now, we're going to give back to you after such generosity. We're going to do another YouTube chat giveaway. Now, again, if you haven't given yet, I'm not saying that time has passed. You can keep giving, so keep giving. But meanwhile, we're going to do a little YouTube chat giveaway right now. This time, a $100 gift certificate to Anthony's Restaurant. We're going to go back to the chat for a little emoji challenge. This time, I want to see who can be the first person. Yes, I like that people, and I asked for a round of applause, by the way, that people actually put applause emojis. You're getting warmed up. All right, but in order to win that $100 gift card, you have to put a tree emoji into the chat. Probably not frequently used, although a lot of you have used it so far tonight. Any kind of tree. I know you all have that red wine emoji pretty handy. Doesn't have to be a Christmas tree, but there are usually a few different options here. So any sort of tree. If it is a Christmas tree, you'll get a bonus round of applause. But there we go. John Hernandez comes in fast, just barely faster than Diane Howard. Diane is really quick with the emojis. I like it. But John, this time you get the prize. I like that I said you had to put in a tree, and Neil Cooper came in strong with a glass of red wine. I like that. Look how festive the chat is now with all the trees. Oh my gosh, Lorna put in every possible tree. Lorna, you get bonus points. All right, but John Hernandez, congratulations. You get that $100 gift card. I love it. William Best, you get an A for creativity. I like it. All right, our next group of items we're going to close is items 5, 6, and 7. We're going to close them together in just over 4 minutes. Item number 5 is experience all things local. Item number 6 is a blue Christmas at Columbia Basin College. And item number 7 is an enchanted season. This is your last chance to finish bidding on these 3 amazing trees. Now, you're only going to get 4 minutes on the clock. All right? You know how this works. 4 minutes on the clock. On your mark. Get set. Bid. All right, let's talk about these 3 trees. Item number 5, sponsored by Tri-Cities Life Real Estate and designed and decorated by the Women of Influence Group. These women have come together for a second year in a row to bring you a beautiful navy and silver tree focused on all the wonders of the Tri-City. Local businesses created their own ornaments that don this tree. It makes me think of the Columbia River as well. This tree comes with a wet palette paint party worth $500, and we want to thank Tri-Cities Life founder Steve Lambert and also Jennifer Raby for their support this year. Steve founded Tri-Cities Life 5 years ago and sells property in Washington and California, but he calls Tri-Cities home. We know he's an avid golfer and car lover. He's also a supporter of the community as well, and Jennifer is a realtor and also one of the leaders of the Women of Influence Group, a growing group of women from the Tri-Cities who first came together over Facebook. Now they do great things in the community, including decorating this tree and one last year as well. Now you can enjoy this tree through the holidays and be reminded of what makes our community so special, the people. And this year it's appropriate to give extra thanks to our small businesses, so bid high on this tree. You've got less than 3 minutes remaining. The All Things Local tree right there. Kent and Lorna, you are in the lead. Sue Duffy, you've been outbid. Oh no. Eric Fitzgerald, you were in there for a little while, but now it's Kent and Lorna versus Sue. Who's gonna get it? Right now, $1,400 is the top bid. You just got to go to $1,600 to take the lead. Remember, it's for a great cause. All right. Tonight's sixth item, a mix like we've never seen before at a festival of trees. A little bit of Elvis, some Christmas, and the atmosphere of a Las Vegas tiki lounge. That sounds great. Beautifully designed and decorated through a special partnership with the design class from Hanford High School. Look how cool this tree is. Look at these pictures. This tree will bring loads of smiles to your family and friends this year, and it represents the uniqueness of this year for sure. This is the first of 2 trees designed exclusively by a design class at Hanford High School under the leadership of teacher Kelly Rood. The class developed a few concepts for tree themes, and then they presented them to Columbia Basin College. The college's leadership team chose this theme, and Kelly decorated it based on the students' designs. And now you can be the one who takes Elvis home. If Elvis is alive, you know he will definitely stop by to see this tree. A thank you and a huge congratulations for a fantastic design to Kelly and her students. Go Falcons! What a fun way for high school students and educators from high schools and community college to come together virtually to create a really fun tree, and for such a good cause. With 1 minute left, this could be yours. Right now, currently in the lead on that blue Christmas, we've got Rebecca Woods outbidding Marianne, but it's anybody's tree right now. Who's gonna get it? All right, with less than 1 minute left, let's talk about our next tree, an enchanted season, number 7. The Century 21 Tri-Cities team brings us this elegant tree to help us enjoy an enchanted season. This flocked tree makes an elegant statement this holiday season. Its quiet beauty and charm will light up your living room. Enjoy your morning coffee or an evening glass of wine while appreciating its gold and white palette. And then open gifts at its feet, surrounded by your loved ones on Christmas morning. Wow, look how gorgeous this tree is. Vicky Montegudo is the owner of this real estate branch, a third-generation Tri-Citian. She graduated from Pasco High School, and apparently she knows everyone. She attended Columbia Basin College and Wazoo. Go Cougs! Vicki and her husband have joined us tonight virtually. Hello. I'd like to do a special thank you to you, Vicki, for your support of this event. She is a first-time tree sponsor. Her team did an exceptional job decorating that tree, and thank you, Vicki, for supporting those who need basic shelter and food in our community. This tree is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. When we last checked in, Dr. Bradley was in the lead. We're shutting down those trees right now, of course, but thank you to everybody who bid on those trees. And remember, you can always click bid more and set a maximum bid. That is the best way to win a tree. All right. So we're going to move on to our final 3 trees before the mystery tree. Is it beautiful? Is it hilarious? Is it both? We'll find out. But we're going to close these 8, 9, and 10 together in just over 4 minutes. Again, your last chance to take home one of these stunning trees. Number 8 is a Grinch of a year. And yeah, 2020, that's what we're talking about. Number 9, a real Merry Christmas. See what we did there? Number 10, a Cougar Christmas, our nod to Wazoo. All right, we're going to get 4 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, set those really high max bids, go. All right, let's talk about this first tree here. It seems fitting that in 2020 we should have a Grinch tree. It's definitely been a Grinch of a year. Tree number 8 comes to us from the team at Umpqua Bank and Heather Lee. Heather attended the Festival of Trees last year, was the golden ticket winner, and she's back this year as a tree sponsor. This is a very popular tree. We've even heard that some kids who saw this tree at the lodge last week told their parents they have to bring it home. We won't name names, but you know who you are, parents. Don't be a Grinch. So we're watching to see who does right by their kids and grandkids and brings home this really popular tree. Got a lot of bids on this tree right now. William is currently in the lead, Alex in second place. I noticed Heather was bidding on her own tree, so you know it's going to be good. Let's remember that at the end of the story, the Grinch realizes what truly matters. So I'm just saying, we're watching you. We love that several real estate brokers and banks have stepped up as first-time tree sponsors this year, by the way. These businesses strive to provide homes and financing for homes to our neighbors at all at price points and that are aligned with our mission to fight hunger and homelessness, so thank you. Tonight, we know what matters the most, being those we love in person or virtually and helping those who need it the most. That's why we're here. So bid high on this amazing tree. You can see it's a really popular tree. Again, William's in the lead. Alex, you've been outbid. It's been Alex and William going back and forth the last few bids. Alex, you got to jump up to $2,200 to win this Grinch tree. But remember, set those max bids. You can click that button that says bid more and you can set a maximum bid. That's the best way to win. All right, with tonight's 9th item, you can take a trip to the movies. This tree is perfect for your den, theater room, or teens room. You'll recognize ornaments and decorations from popular movies and that favorite concession candy we've been missing this year. You can pick your favorite candy. What is it? Whoppers, Red Vine, Starburst. It also includes tickets to one of our local Fairchild cinemas as well. This is the second partnership between one of our tree sponsors and the Hanford High School design class, led again by Kelly Rude. Her team worked with Columbia First Bank and HFG Trust on this concept. What a creative expression of young talent. Look how fun this tree is. We've all missed going to the theater this year, and while we may need to wait a little longer, you can bring the theater to your home with this tree. 90 seconds left. Comes with popcorn, lots of goodies, though we suggest you wait to pull them off the tree and eat them after the holidays. This tree could even be in your theater room. Where do you watch your movies? You know, Friday night movie night with the family? This tree needs to be there. So thank you to Community First Bank, HGF Trust, and CEO Eric Pearson for supporting our young budding designers. Do we have any Hanford High alumni bidding on this tonight? I hope so. This is your last chance to show these kids how much you value their creativity. All right, less than 1 minute left. Right now, John Hernandez is in the lead. Alyssa and Mike, you have been outbid. Steven, you've been outbid. John Hernandez right now taking this beautiful tree home, but you can take it home true. You just got to go to $1,600. Last but certainly not least, with 30 seconds left, to many of our Wazoo fans, a Cougar Christmas, a tree reflecting the crimson and gray. Right now, Kim is in the lead, outbidding Kelly. But come on, Cougs, this is your chance. This is a sparkling symbol of honor and glory in the perfect year to add a Coug-themed tree to your holiday decor. You could display that at home in your living room, den, or even your offices if you have a large Wazoo fan base at work. Comes with Wazoo stockings and masks, and you know, it's 2020. So, Cougar Gold Cheese, of course. Our event project manager, Lisa Larson, and a cadre of Coug alums designed and decorated this tree. As time runs out, I hope that you're all bidding really high on these trees. Remember, set a maximum bid. By the way, for those of you who missed out on one of the Coug wreaths donated by Wazoo Tri-Cities Chancellor Sandra Haynes in our silent auction, hopefully you won this tree and got to take those home. Now, we don't know if there's going to be an Apple Cup game next weekend, but at least you can show some spirit if you win that tree. All right, my friends, again, those items are now closed. We are closing all those down, so thank you so much, everybody who put this together. I really appreciate all of you for bidding right now, but we are closing those items down. Remember, for our big reveal, you can set a max bid because you're going to have less time to bid on this one. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I know you've all been wondering, what could be this mystery tree? This has been a year unlike no other. So we have a special mystery tree, something I've never seen the likes of before, truly one of a kind. Hopefully the only time we'll ever have a tree that looks like this. It's certainly priceless, everyone. Take a look. Introducing the commemorative 2020 holiday tree. That's right, a stack of perfectly single-ply toilet paper. That's right, single-ply is what you get in 2020. Nicely wrapped in green tissue paper, which perhaps will even have a second use, I'm not sure. The hottest commodity of 2020, that's right, this beautiful toilet paper tree. Of course, making a comeback this month thanks to our latest coronavirus restrictions. Grab this tree to make sure you have plenty through the holidays. My friends, we are going to put 3 minutes on the clock. Is everyone bidding on this now? Is this tree up and running? I'm getting the thumbs up. Good. All right. 3 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. And while you bid, take a look at this beauty. Of course, don't miss out on this special coronavirus topper. That's right, a piñata in the shape of the coronavirus. Bat not included. It might be the perfect game for your New Year's Eve household get-together. Our committee found a special interest group created in 2020 called the Hoarders, and the Hoarders are sponsoring this tree. And they're giving up the toilet paper reluctantly, but of course it's for a good cause. Each roll, by the way, has been lovingly wrapped, getting the special attention it deserves this year. The lights illuminate the Corona beer bottles. And of course, the tree skirt references the Corona brand of beer that until 2020 was a favorite of many beachgoers. Now it's a little hard to say, give me some Corona. Hence, of course, the Corona branded beach towel tree skirt. Oh, nothing says classy like a beach towel tree skirt. You'll find the necessities that came in a close second in the great toilet paper dash of 2020. Hand sanitizer, small bottles of liquor. Don't let someone else take this tree home. You never know when you will run out. It's the perfect opportunity for bragging rights to take home the most unique tree of 2020. And, of course, this tree is recyclable as well. Victoria B. putting in a toilet paper roll into the chat. I definitely appreciate that. Can we go back to me so I can see how much time is left on the timer? There we go, 1 minute and 25 seconds remain. Oh my goodness. Let's see who's going right now. By the way, when else can you buy a tree made of toilet paper and spend $700 and feel good about it? Only tonight. This is your chance right now. So Robert is currently in the lead, outbidding Kristen, Kent, and Lorna. You were in there for a little while. Sue Duffy, Stacy West, who helped put together this gorgeous tree as well, at $300. But right now, Robert in the lead at $700 with less than a bid. This is bragging rights. This is bragging rights for a great cause. And remember, if you bid $800 with our match, that could become $1,600. So this is real money we're talking about. Neil right now is doing an amazing, if you've got time to kill, you can try to decipher Neil's messages to you in the chat right now. Vicky is just meanwhile laughing. John Gonski, you are outbid, or no, you're in the lead. John is in the lead right now. John is currently in the lead, but Robert, you are the one who has been outbid. John right now has the bragging rights with 15 seconds. Are you gonna sneak in at the last second, Robert? Jump in. Kristen, are you gonna jump in here at the last second? Time is running out, my friends, on this beautiful tree. I had this tree appraised by Sotheby's in New York. They put the value of this tree at $45,000. That's their value. I don't know. But time has run out. Congratulations to everybody who bid. We're gonna shut that tree down right now. Now, before we go, I'd like to welcome a special guest who I know wants to say a few words. She has been socially distanced. I'm watching her take off her mask, so I'm gonna socially distance my way that way. I'm joined tonight by the one and only United Way CEO. Everyone, it's Loanne Ayers.
Well, thank you everyone so much. And thank you, Fred. I am just so excited to be here. And I want to say a heartfelt thank you to all of you for your generosity. I am just touched by how much you've given to those in need in our community. It's been really hit hard this year. Thank you. I want to send a special thank you to some folks who made tonight happen. The dedicated planning committee members who worked so hard to bring this event to us. They pivoted and it's been just so fun. To the United Way board members who donated many of the items we've auctioned off in the silent auction tonight. The United Way staff and many friends of United Way who've donated auction items. And a special thank you to all of our nonprofit partners working hard every day to care for those less fortunate in our community. We are here as your partner in the drive to create a brighter, better future for all of our neighbors. Again, as a reminder, donations tonight are eligible for a match. So share the link with your friends and family and encourage them to raise their virtual paddle. It's not too late. It's free money to our community when we get that match. And all of our friends and neighbors who need it most, thank you, thank you. Fred?
Thank you. And thank you for your leadership too. We really appreciate that. Well, Again, we're watching the chat. I like Megan Brooks saying you can maybe resell this tree on eBay when TP is scarce. I like that. I agree. Yes, Stacy West pointing out, you know, could be a paper shortage. You never know. That tree might have been a very wise investment. Everyone, my name is Fred Northup Jr. Thank you all so much for joining us. Before we go, take a look at your screen. That is our date for next year. Now, you've already got your phone in your hand if you're bidding, so add this to your calendar right now, November 20th, 2021. Or if you're like my wife, Ashley, who's here driving my screen, grab your paper calendar and turn the page and put it in there now, November 20th, 2021. Ashley, can you bring up our donation page? I just want to check in there right now because we're continuing to see gifts coming in. Sue Duffy and Erica and Keena and Karen, just everyone, Lisa Larson, everyone joining us right now. Thank you for doing that. Keep giving. Remember, we've got this match that we really want to take advantage of. So on behalf of all the individuals and the families that you have helped tonight, thank you. We are going to leave you with a final performance from the Master Singers. How great were they before the show? So great. So we're so thrilled to have them back with us to close our show as well. Happy holidays. We hope to see you in person next year.
Right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's on, the feeling's here, that only comes this time of year. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The word is out about the town to lift a glass. Oh, don't look down. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. They've practiced all year long. Ding dong, 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 ding dong. The party's on, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The mood is right, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, oh, that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Christmas time.
wonderful evening. Bid high, bid often. Thank you for your support.